Um, so anyway, I had a moment of genius when I woke up, and I figured some of the words I was using I can't even spell. So I don't have a voice recorder, so the next best thing is to record my actual self video. So we go. I always have a hard time trying to describe who I am as an artist, what it is that I do, and why is it that it looks the way that it does. You know, because quite frankly, I don't think it needs an explanation. Art, it's to be created from out of within, it's to be created from within you, from out of what's in you, whether that's from a deep-seated emotion or a quick life inspiration or whatever. Art is just whatever it's a physical, literal example of what's felt spiritually, emotionally, um, cosmically, whatever. So it's just it's like a photograph. Which photographs can be art too, but photographs are art, but photographs can be created in an artistic way instead of just snapping. It could be to capture a specific essence of time, and that's what I try to do with photography. And I'm trying to, create manually a moment in time. I let it happen, and I try to capture it when it happened, and that's, I think that's art in its purest form. It's not all about being quote unquote perfect. It's about being accurate to the creator's feelings or intent. And then when you put whatever that art is into the universe, you create it and it's copyrighted as your own because you put pen to paper. I mean, it's yours. You let it live in reality, and you let other people in this reality experience it. Some may gravitate towards it and really feel inspired by it. Some may instantly understand. Some may just think it's just pure crap. Some people are just so surface deep that they can only see that there's ink and garbage glued to a piece of paper. I mean, to a piece of wood, sanded down on one side and then manipulated it. And then they try to break down the process instead of understanding the total outcome of what was done. So here it is. What my I guess title of as an art, people are surrealist or impressionist or abstract artist, whatever. My title, if it comes down to needing to explain it, would be as far as my painting multimedia medium creations are concerned is uh, multi medium, surrealist, impressionistic, abstract, fine artist. It's a lot. But I think that really incorporates all of what I do. Sometimes it's not just ink, it's not just paint, it's not just marker, it's not just canvas, it's not just, it could literally be um, sand, piece of scrap metal that was found on the side of the road, um, and its story. I was a kid. I lived a life. Now I'm smashed and I'm crushed and I'm transformed back into the steel that I was. I've been rained on, snowed on, walked on, driven over, kicked, smashed, crushed, but I'm still a can. I'm still a can. I know I'm a can, but I don't look like a can. you know, that can deserves a story. That can deserves to live on. And I see the beauty in that. I see the beauty in a life lived and now that transformation into something else. You know, and that history can't be duplicated. You know, you can't take a piece of metal and make it look like what that can's been through. That can has been through some stuff, and it's to be respected. You know, so you know, as an artist, or as the artist that I am, I find the beauty in that, and then just try to capitalize off that moment. You know, and incorporate that into what I do. Um, Also, you know, let's take a sandwich for instance. You could see a sandwich and think, oh man, that's just a burger. It's just a burger. Slice of meat, slice of cheese, probably a piece of lettuce on a sesame seed bun. But after that sandwich is a sandwich, that's when the real interesting part begins. Because that sandwich goes through a transformation from sandwich to a carefully orchestrated symphony of bacteria decomposing every inch of what we created back into this colorful array of life. That sandwich dies to live. That sandwich lived, died, and then lived again. In the life after death, I think is more interesting than the actual sandwich itself. And that's that concept is how I look at things in life. That soda can was merely just a vessel to carry a carbonated beverage. But that shell died, and in its death, it created a moment that can be incorporated into something else that will live on forever. And that's what I try to do. Give it a second life. Or capture the possibility of a second life. You know? And I think that's all we can do as an artist. We can take how we feel, what we're inspired by, and try to create a visualized piece of work that hopefully lives on with that intention. That's basically it. An artist's explanation of what it is that they do. From me to you.